Hey YouTube, Grunt Reviews. We're back in the studio with another tabletop for you. Guys, this is the Christensen Arms CA5Five6. As always, guys, go down below. Please hit like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. And if you like what we're doing here for you on the channel, please feel free to buy us a coffee. There's a link in the description, and let's get into it. So, the CA5Five6 is a standard AR platform rifle. It is chambered in .223 Wild, does have a 16-inch barrel with a 1 1/8 twist. Also includes a mission first minimalist stock and a mission first grip. So, let's look at this bad boy from top to bottom. Of course, we do have standard forged AR upper and lower, nothing too fancy there. All the lower parts kit appears to be standard. No sling mount on the backing plate, a standard bolt catch, standard 90-degree left side only safety. Where we start to get into the fun stuff is at the front of this rifle. So we do get a stainless steel 3-prong flash hider, and we get what they're calling a hybrid handguard. So it's a aluminum handguard with 4 sections, 2 on either side, of carbon fiber screwed to it, and they do give you some QD mounts, 1 on either side, and we get some additional M-lock on the bottom. One minor one that I do want to point out, it looks like the handguard was coated at a separate time from the actual receiver itself. Kind of hard to tell in the original video, but when you really get up on it, you can see that the colors don't quite match between the handguard and the receivers. Not a huge deal, but would be nice if they kind of got all on the same page with that. Where the big money, if you will, is going to come, and why this thing has an MSRP of about $1,700. I believe their website says $1,695 for black and $1,795 for the Cerakote finishes. Number one is the barrel. So this does include a Christensen Arms, obviously carbon fiber barrel, and it is a big sucker. The gas journal on this barrel is a 936. For those of you who may be looking to upgrade to an adjustable gas block, I have not found one in that size yet. So the barrel, the gas block, and the gas tube, Christensen used to sell by themselves, I want to say somewhere in the vicinity of $800 to $900 as a lone setup, if you will. They've now included that in the rifle. Hybrid handguard, like I said, I do like it. Little bit lighter, not massively lighter, but that little bit of carbon fiber does look very nice with the carbon fiber of the barrel in the background. Of course, it does have a full top rail on the handguard. They don't have any options, so you can't just do a 2-inch rail at the front, but it does feel very nice in the hands. It's a good size. And I'll also mention they do give you a QD mount on either side of the front of the handguard. Nothing fancy about the receivers. Mil-spec charging handle, mil-spec bolt group, obviously all mil-spec control there. Mil-spec buffer tube, mil-spec buffer, nothing too fancy. You do, of course, get the Mission First minimalist stock. It is adjustable. Nothing too out of the ordinary there, and they do give you the Mission First grip. It's okay as a grip. It has a little texture. Would like something a little bit more aggressive. I kind of like the mag pull feel just a little bit better, but once again, that's personal preference, and of course you can change it out. The other big money item that you get on this rifle is the trigger. So this does come with a Trigger Tech single stage. And I pulled it apart here, but it is the true drop-in. It's not just a knock off, put somebody's name on it. Very, very nice trigger. As with all TriggerTech triggers, and if you haven't shot one, I highly recommend it. I use a TriggerTech Diamond in my 3-gun rifle. I absolutely love those triggers, but it's a very light first stage. I believe it's rated at like a 1/4 pound. Wall, break, and you'll notice there's almost no over travel. Very short reset, you're back on that wall, and break again. I love the feel of the TriggerTech, and as we do with all firearms, I've got my handy dandy Lyman digital trigger gauge, and we're gonna see what this thing weighs out at. Yep, probably helps turn the gauge to ready mode. All right, so first pull, 3 pounds, 7.5 ounces. Second pull, 3 pounds, 9.3 ounces. And we will do one more here. And 3 pounds, 9.1 ounces. So trigger weight is somewhere in the vicinity of, we'll say 3.5 to 4 pounds, but the feel of these really is incredible. So while the rifle is not cheap, they do give you, over a standard AR, essentially a $800 barrel upgrade and we'll call it a $200 trigger upgrade. Plus you do get a very nice handguard. Overall feel, even though this barrel is wrapped in carbon fiber, I believe it's 416 stainless, I believe they turn it down and then go back and fill it and wrap it with carbon. It is just a little bit front heavy out of the box. I think some of that is the very, very lightweight stock. Something like a Magpul, UBR, adding a little bit of extra weight back here would balance it out just a little bit better. However, once we start adding optics and other things, I have a feeling that weight will shift to a more centralized location. Overall feel, very, very nice. The carbon, it's a little bit different feel than aluminum, but it feels, I'm trying to think of the word I'm looking for here, a little bit more warm. It's a very easy surface to grip onto. The kind of hexagon shape or octagon shape to it does work very well and makes it very natural, natural to hold. So no complaints there. Would have been nice for the money to get maybe an extended charging handle, maybe an ambi safety. Some of the other tweaks when you start climbing to almost that $2,000 price range that some folks would like to see. But overall, out of the box, initial impressions here on the tabletop, really do like the look of it, really do like the feel of it. We are, of course, going to take it out to the range. I managed to scrape together a few varieties of 223. So we are going to put this barrel through its paces. Christensen does offer their sub-MOA guarantee on this, at least according to their webpage. There's a little bit of conflicting information depending on where you click on their website. But we are going to do some accuracy tests on this as well, see how it runs. Probably throw a can on it, see how it runs suppressed, see if we have any heat issues from the barrel, and kind of go from there. So it's, I don't do a ton of ARs just because ARs tend to be, I'm going to say, overdone. There's a lot of them out there. People are building their own. There's nothing new really in the AR world, but really kind of want to see what this barrel will do and if this thing is worth the money. So guys, keep an eye out for the range review. Hopefully here in a week or so we'll have it out there. And as always, stay safe, train hard.